Morning, guys. We're gonna rock out to maybe 7:50. I wanted to do Michigan because I did not want them to slip. Right? I didn't want Michigan to slip. I see, and y'all also had 1458. We're gonna go ahead and slide 1458 up here. Normally, when you get 1458 in your state, you got to play 602. So you might get 602. Here are your first drawings, right? These are your first drawing. This is what I'm concerned about. You had 953 and then you had 478. We can take it from there. All right. Normally when you see 078, you got to consider playing 025. All right. What do we know about 564? We know that number, it might just repeat. We don't know how Michigan numbers are running, but I know in the nation's capital, 546 normally repeats, right? It normally repeats. Again, I could tell you a story many, many years ago, I think the early 90s. This was my number. I missed it, right? And my cousin said, give me some money. I know you got some money. We was out there, man. I believe during this time, what was this, 90, had to be 98. I think those silver foam posits just had came out. Everybody was stepping on everybody's feet. And if you know, you already know it wasn't no love when we figured out here, and well, it should have been all over the globe when we was informed that the silver, I don't know why they be calling them Tim Duncans for some reason. Did Tim Duncan even wear these shoes? I'm not sure, but the number turned right back around and came right back out again. So that's why I always say 546. It might repeat in DC, right? Who knows? Maybe it will do it in Michigan. I don't know. But Michigan, here are your numbers. You also had 818. Lottery rule states that I'm gonna leave this 60 right here though. Anybody want to take that bet 50, that a 60 pair will come in Michigan. I'm not even going to give you the other number. I'm going to just leave that pretty 60, right? I'm going to leave a pretty 60 right there. You can figure it out. Well, I just said, damn, 602. I'm going to just leave a pretty 60 there. Some of y'all driving some vehicles with 60s on the back. Y'all got those? What are those with the 60s? Infinities, 60s, what else? 60s. Y'all got some 63s. Put a 3 in the back. Y'all got some AMG 63s. Y'all got some of those. Y'all driving 63, 62s. Well, damn, 62. So 60 is the thing down in Michigan. Let's go ahead and rock and roll. I'm going to leave that there. Not even going to be long. We going to rock it for maybe a few more minutes. I like this 715 as well. Look at your numbers, man. Look at your numbers, guys. Real talk. Like, look at your numbers. All right, let's go to lottery rules. What's that? We know, well, it's already moving. Jesus Christ, Lord, help some of these people, man. Guys, do you know whenever you see a 9 and a 3, a 75 got to come? Right? Whenever you, these are lottery rules, guys. 9 and 3. Did I just send a video back out again? These are simple lottery instructions. Whenever you see a 9 and a 3, just know that a 75 is going to come, right? Here's your 7-5 right here. It's not all about if somebody can just give you a whole, I'm going to just give you a whole pick three. Here you go. We're getting you home. When I say we, I'm talking about the other lottery gurus. I'm not a guru. I just shared this information. Here's your 7 and 5 right here, guys. What do we know about fours and eights? Normally, 4, 8 ones, they come together. What do we know about an 88 pair? We know a 33 has to come. What do we know, right? This is a series. Normally, when you see a series, right? Is it true that a 1-1 pair will come? Isn't that? Don't that spark off like, if I read it right? Here's an all odd. Don't all odds sparks off triples, guys? Are you talking? Don't talk to the numbers, guys. Please don't. Let me not even get y'all to do that. But these are some of the numbers. I'm gonna leave this big old 60, right? Down there in Michigan. Um, Yeah, and y'all had the 1458, so you know you got to get 602. Let's look at Michigan, because maybe the numbers are moving already. Let's just look. Let's look at Michigan. And for some reason, man, I like Michigan lottery, man. It's for some reason. I don't know if they come out a little early, but I've been looking. I be looking at Michigan, man, and I do have beautiful souls down there that I correspond with. So did they even have 546? They might have had it in July. Well, there it is. So it's probably just repeating, right? Because it's going to repeat. It's going to repeat. I don't know, like if that number is rigged to do that. I don't want to get up here and tell nobody a bunch of 456 is like a rigged type of number. Like I said, 903 is a rigged number. Like I said, 960. These numbers are rigged. When they come out, they are rigged to repeat. Probably don't make no sense to know. I couldn't just get up here and tell you no story about them. Let's see. Let's see, because you got to be sure what you tell people, bro. You don't want nobody jumping off the limb, because you say something, there they go, they fly on Facebook, they here, they there, and you'd be like, damn. The minute the man said something, y'all just took it and ran. All right, so let's just check. January. This is who is this? This is New Jersey. Shout out to Jersey. Jersey had 645 in January. Okay, so that whole month did it repeat? Um, it doesn't look like it. So, but when we talking about repeating, guys, it don't actually have to come right back out. During that time. If we see it again, that means that the number repeated. All right. See, we get caught up on telling the numbers what we want them to do. It doesn't work like that. So it looked like it didn't really perform in New Jersey. But normally it do repeat. So just watch out for it. Just watch out for it, man. And we actually, because it's a six-way calm. And I'm going to show someone if I can, right? And we do know, look, don't forget this. Don't forget the 54. Double O. Don't forget that. What does that mean? Normally, when you get two zeros in your drawing, expect a 54 pair. Don't forget that. Because, see, 456, these double zeros might lead you to start buckling down on a 45 pair. Now, with this six, okay, let's do this. All right, 456. I'm going to do it a different way. 456. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay. 456 is 45, 46, guys. Now I'm going to do something. Do anyone want to take me up on this? And this is for entertainment purposes only. So this will get us somewhere. We're going to see how close we are, and I'm gone. 456 of 53. These are my recollections, ladies and gentlemen. 456 of 53 had to be around for this number to come out. Let's check this out. Now, okay. I promise you I didn't see that. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Here's a 53. We're gonna go to another state. See, that's some might say, man, I promise you guys I didn't see it. But that don't make a difference. We just need that 53 now. And we just want to see it's a 456 and a mist of it. And I'm out of here, man. So, enable for us to see 456, you're saying that if we start seeing a 53, jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it. Yeah. So, here we go. We're looking for a 53. What kind of order it's going to come in, I don't know. But look, oh my gosh. that wouldn't have worked, bro. You look, what state was this? This was Jersey. That's not fair. Let's go to another state. Many might say, bro, why you just? It is what it is, bro. You don't have to prove nothing, bro. You, because I want to make sure I get this stuff out to people. Oh my goodness, I need to study just a little more. Who is this? This is Ohio. What Ohio had? Okay, Ohio had 931, and they had shout out to Maria. We was up here yesterday, so with the 33, she already know 88 pair should come, and wow, they had 1970. Isn't that something? Ohio, you had that 9087 stuff. You had it again. We talked about this yesterday. Whenever you see 097s, guys, a pair 40 had to be around. I don't think we can rhyme with that. Whenever you, that sounds like a slow song. Whenever you see a three and a, well, you can't even, and boy, you can't even fix yourself to sing it, can you? Okay, whenever you see 907s together, 40 is around. That sounds like something that I would want to give to Babyface. And Babyface, can you sing this for me, man? Whenever you see a 40 and a 907, no, damn it, Face couldn't hit that. I think it's only for me, Face. So you might get a 40 pair in Ohio. So let's go. Because we gonna put this 53 on notoriety. So whenever you see a 53 around, we just gonna straight up say 456 is out there. 53 is here. Where's 456? It's jumping. Many may say, well, can we just play the six and the four? I don't think. I think you need the four, five, and the six together because that is the number, and that's the right formation that the number move off of. Right, 53. No 456. It's close. It's close. That's not gonna help us pay no bills, bro. We're looking for 53s again. 53. Where's 456? Okay, getting dry on you a little bit. 53. Where's 456? We get the four and the fives. Nah, bro, you can't backtrack it, bro. You said it. So you can't you gotta stick to what you told us. We're listening. 53. Where's the 456? Okay, it's not working. 53. Where's the 456? Can we just get one from you, Ohio? 53. And where's the 456? And shout out to Maria. She she let us know that Ohio is going through a heavy crisis with drugs, man, and Narcan. That's the that that's the item that you can actually go to like where it depends on wherever you're located. They have vending machines for it, and it was 53s was 456, and it's just not only Ohio, man. We are definitely going through a crisis everywhere, and you not okay. So it's might really not popping like that in Ohio though. 53s, 53s, 456s. Because the thing is with that 53s, 456s, it's not working in Ohio, I don't think. But I would still just consider it. When you see a 53, just let your antenna should go up. Don't forget. Oh, and don't forget today, guys. Look, whenever you see 568, you do know 12 can come, and I think 12 might hit someone's day today. But far as the drugs, man, you know what normally happens. Um, you know how a lot of people get misled. This oh 07, oh 07, oh 07, oh 07, 107. See 107s to go 465. Now, we probably don't even have to go that far. We probably don't have to just dig into this whole six-way combo. If you see 107, 465 is around. That way you can catch a straight box, however you want it. We just talking about 465, guys. It repeats, and we just we just want to have an idea of when we should start playing these numbers instead of just going plumb loco, just playing everything that we see, right? 54. This already is what it is. Well, we gotta bring it. I almost want to say 166 or 116 is involved with 654 as well. 61, 61. We can say 216. Now let's see. Here are a few numbers: 107, 162, and that 53. But many don't tell you. Like it's this sister I know, and man, she'll tell you right now. During her time of being out there in the street, yeah, she was a clean lady. You never would have known she was on drugs, man. And she was struggling. And when she came home, she always stayed in contact with me, Mr. Man Reverend. That's what my cousin always say. Man, you out here, bro. You buy people pancakes early in the morning, and you're passing out money. So you're really not making no money. You're making too many friends, bro. And she never forgot me, right? When she came home, I had moved from an area, but when I come through the area, she left the number, and they were like, "Man, such and such looking for you, man." She said, "Please, when you see him, can you give him my number?" So I got the number, called her. Hey, how you doing? Here's 107. Whenever you see 107s, you got to consider 546. And she was just saying, man, 216. Don't forget 216s. They brings you 456. But did it come? And I said, I'm glad to hear from you. I said, how you doing? She said, man, I went away. I had to get myself together, man, and I just wanted to let you know I'm doing good. And I say, man, I appreciate that, man. I say, I always told you, man, you can do it, right? And long story short, she went off, got her CDL, and she's driving tractor trailers now. And she's doing so good, man. She's doing so good, and I think she, if I'm not mistaken, she hold little classes, you know, um, about survive, to become sober and stuff like that, man. Just doing a hell of a job. And actually, I tried her hand one day, right, and I kind of felt bad. And it was what did it? Because I always used to help her out. She knows she can come to me anytime she want to, even though I'm a hoop and holler. And then before you know it, Negro, you're gonna give me what I'm asking for, nigga. Just give it to me and let me get out of here. So she telling me she driving tractor trailers now. So I called her one day. Hey, what you doing? She said, none. What's going on? And let me just say she's married too. Let me just put that out there. And doing well. I said, man, I'm doing bad, man. You got like $100 on you. Flew it right in. Flew it right in. But my mistake was I said I'm gonna pay it back. Right. So if you ever ask somebody for something, guys, and you asking, and you asking because you don't have it to pay it back, right? And I had it. I just was just trying to see throughout all the many of years. The hey, I'm gonna give it to you when I and I'm talking about hundreds, man. I'm gonna give it to you, I swear. And I'm not chasing nobody down, but some say, bro, call and see. You know, um, can you get some love? And lo and behold, she did it though. And she asked for the money back. And I was like, oh, you carry me? I kind of got out of character. And she was like, no, I'm just asking because if you would have just said that you needed it, I would have gave it to you. So anyway, and I guess she was like, man, damn, I'm forgetting who I'm talking to, man. She said, you can go ahead and have that. You can have it, but just next time. And I mean, you do got to do that. Just don't assume that just because a person is driving tractor trailers, people still have lives. I know in certain programs you can come straight home and go to school, but to even get a CDL, man, I think if you don't have a plug, you might find yourself paying $3,500 if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, right? They have programs for ex offenders. You know, they can come straight home and get it for free, right? So I guess you got to go out there and split somebody's head open and lay down for a while or whatever you have to do, and just come home and have all these nice job and employment sheets for you, right? So yeah, man. But that's it. Shout out to Michigan, and yeah, she's doing hell of a good. But the thing that happens is we don't get no one to actually share their experience with drugs, man. We don't get it. We don't get those people that'll tell you, man, I lost my kids due to drugs, right? We don't get those peoples. Lost a friend due to drugs, right? We don't get those people who gonna tell you. Get somebody right now, they'll be high, just doped up. We used to call it Dana, right? And you'll be looking at them like, damn, Slim, you just toasted. Nah, damn, what you mean, man? I'm tired. Like, bro, you gonna be just tired every day, bro. It's early in the morning. It's no judge zone, but somebody trying to give you help. You rather sit there and tell a story, damn, Slim, you high. It's early, Slim. I'm trying to, man, Slim, I'm tired. Slim, I'm telling you, I'm tired. So now you want to jump up and down to plead your case. And then I'm just pumping it up, man. The man tired. And he said, I know I'm right, Slim. Tell him, Slim. Then I'm getting looked through the rear view, and they like, here this dude go. There you go, pumping stuff up. Think everything funny. But it's real talk, right? It's real talk, man. And I see it every day, man. And it be the sisters. That be the sad part. Then the saddest part, they got a side Negro leaning right on them too, though. So here's how it go. A brother, he out there just gone. I'm gonna give me a sister who have just a little life in her, a little shape, a little sex appeal, and then you know where we go from here. I see it with my own eyes, man. I'm gonna find me a sister. I know I'm gonna get high because she got a body, and we know where that goes. Read the room, and that's it. And that's it, man. So but we don't use our social media platforms to reach people. Somebody out here right now been on drugs. They done got themselves clean, and you can't tell them nothing. They don't even. But bro, how's you going to reach somebody, bro? How are you going to reach somebody? I watched my cousin get kicked out, man. Luxurious, 4 bed, one, two, round the corner, two bathroom, wooden floors. For maybe I think the rent during that time was $123, man. $123. She lost an apartment that her mom had. My aunt, um, you know, doing her run in the mid '80s. I mean, I was a kid, but I was kind of old enough to remember. That's when the water was in the city, hitting real hard, and people really never recovered. My aunt wound up going to a nursing home, right? But my cousin, she was left with the apartment. You see the generational curses that just goes down, just triggers down, just triggers down. And now you ride past the apartment. I think last time I went past, it was a Latino couple, and I mean, you probably can't tell them they living in paradise. They don't know what neighborhood they live in now. I mean, it's rough, but they probably say, "Bro, we serve the Lord, bro. It's a church right down the hill." I know when you ride past here at night, you just see the cross sign lighting up. We're not into that. We just want to serve the Lord, go to work, and appreciate this 4 bedroom apartment with 2 baths, man. Like, who had this and lost this? But we say no to drugs. What's that, my man? T-Bone? We say no to Drax. T-Bone. Pac-Man and them knew you was on water, T-Bone. They caught you in the store playing with a big old bunny, but we say no to Drax. Hey man, shout out to Michigan, man. Whatever you do, guys, stay out the way. I appreciate everybody who's joining the page, man. Hopefully you didn't come too late. I seen the sister. She thinking like I was thinking, but I don't use that word. You don't want to send bad juju out. You know, if you speak on something, it's going to happen because I actually done it on TikTok. I know somebody want to report my page, and lo and behold, they said, "Oh, really? Do you? Yeah, we great jump on your line right now, bro. You getting out of here." But hopefully we can continue to have fun to all the new subs. You will see a difference in, my lottery tutorials versus others, and I'm not taking no shots at nobody. I'm gonna just let you figure it out. I know you see weird individuals and you're trying to learn, but over here you're gonna learn, you're gonna get just a little sharper, right? You might be swinging in the air at times because you will miss a number because there are too many coming at you. Instead of someone just saying, well, I remember him saying this, I'm just going to stay right there. I remember him, here's a move right here. Watch this. I remember him saying, whenever you see a 15 pair, watch out for a 22. So where are we? We looking for a 22, right? Whenever you see a 15, a 22 pair got to be around. So it's up to you. We already at triple two twos, right? We already at a 22 pair. We already looking for 602. If you want to think outside the box, just say, man, I'm gonna take one of these twos. I'm gonna go triple twos, right? Let's reference it out, and I'm out of here. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Oh, my man Dion came up here. He live. Hold on. Let's give him. Let's see what is he saying. He probably got me blocked. What is it? What is this? Both lists are the same. Oh, I don't have the energy, bro. Nah. Let me. How does he even come up on this phone, man? We got him live, y'all. Oh, let's see. Buffering a little bit. Is he gonna send somebody to the poorhouse? I mean, let's reference this 22 pair out with the 15, and I'm gone. I don't even have the energy for that dude. That dude like to play at playgrounds all day. I'm a grown man, man. Uh, let's see. Whenever you see 22s, consider a 15. Here's a 22. There's a 15. So we'll scratch it off. Uh, 15s, 22s. No matter how they look, they spaced out. Still got to go with it. It'll get you close to home. 15 here, 22 here. Let's go to Fed. See, the majority of the people who predicting numbers, we are already at work. 15. When you have all this time on your hand, you can say a bunch of foolishness. 22 because you don't have nothing else to do, right? And I'm sorry for anybody. Um, I mean, to be honest, right? And it doesn't matter. Well, it matters to me. If I'm getting if I'm getting toolage from a person who, from what I've been seeing, like I say, I don't know how to earn his money because if you leave it up to me, I'm always say I'm sure he must get like a little check. If I could read the room right, but I can't listen to nobody like that every day, bro. You have too much time on your hand. You're not in the real world. You go to the park, right? I don't see you no cleaning supplies when you're pulling up, even though you had these crazy looking gloves on. And I see you go home, and I see you go to church. You playing drums, right? I heard you say one day, that's how I know you listens to your big brother, and I appreciate that. I can't mix lottery with church. You're right, sir. But I couldn't listen to someone like this guy, man. Right? He has nothing going on from what I'm seeing. He cuts a little grass for his auntie, yeah. But what else? Bro, can you get up and show us some like Take us on a little shopping tour. Go on some aisles. You say you don't drink water. I heard that when you testing your water out. Well, do you buy cases of water, sir? Don't you know you had to drink water to flush your kidneys and stuff out? And I'm like, really, who really listens to this guy all the time, man? Many might say, well, I think you, sir, because you, well, again, I have a right because he jumped on my page and I wouldn't have never known nothing about him until he introduced himself to me in the wrong fashion. But like, other than numbers, like, what else do we really have going on here? We see you cutting hair, pushing people headlines back. Is it a Michigan thing though? Because I'm not taking shots, but everyone that I have been looking at from Michigan, it's like the headline is way back, right? Is that like a thing down there, or what's going on with it? But with that